Hello, and welcome back to Monster Train. How you doing today? I'm doing fine. Got a little double recording ahead of me because I'll be out all day tomorrow. Gone are the days of me doing... Whoa, there we go. That was weird. I clicked, but it didn't go. Gone are the days of me doing the week of recordings. It lasted like 1 or 2 weeks, and then I was like, ugh. I don't have it anymore, man. So now we're just doing 1 day recordings at a time. All good, all good. Shall we? I think so. Stygian Umbra into Savagery. I think that Monster Train 2's biggest flaw right now is when you get stuck on double Old Clan versus Savagery Seraph, because it really narrows down what you're allowed to do to play the game and win. We'll see what we get offered today. Be excited to try the new Titan channel. I actually don't think I've gotten a chance to even see Soulguard on this patch. Pyre Hunter Archeon, and we get Bogworms, which is not good, generally. But maybe it'll be cool here. What you got? Jackstrips, good. Wing clippings, not that good. Seems fine. Did I have a... What was my starting card? It was Perils. Okay. Oh, well, I guess I won't be playing Titan Channel today. Actually, I've decided I don't want that. Changed my mind. I will play Cold Channel. I think he's okay early. Could also play Dire Channel because he does alright. But I think you play Cold Channel here, you feed him a few morsels. It's unlikely that Stygian Umbra really keeps him alive. But what can you do about it? Basically nothing. It's default Umbra, which is good because it means Allied Construct isn't gonna be useless here. And so we can just line up on 3 floors, feed some morsels, and be okay, I hope. Great start. Leading off with a good old-fashioned 50-50 miss. This actually might be really bad for me now. I don't know what you do about this, because I might just not draw my morsels. In theory, I should get 5 fuel through to this guy always. Oh, sorry, I should also incant on the correct floor. In theory, I should always feed him 5 morsels in this fight. I don't know if 5 morsels is enough, though. Maybe with a little frostbite, he'll be alright. I guess we'll see. Yeah, morsel, and then... No reason not to play, like, Shield Steward. I think it's chill to just kill... What is this? He's gonna hit me for... He's gonna be at 12? So he's gonna be for 12 and then 10. So he's gonna 2-shot Soulguard regardless. Because we're at 21. I didn't feed any morsels to Soulguard because I think I need Allied Construct to do this one. I think you just kill here anyway, because 1 more shard is fine. I don't get a lot from killing the Sycophant. And you just give you like plus 20, Shade Splitter. Not the greatest morsel generation of my life. We got nothing but energy. But 11 Frostbite and 2 rounds should be enough. Oh, sorry, it's 3 rounds because I'm guaranteed 1 more morsel card. Yeah, not so bad. It's like, when you think about it and you go, well, I'll have 5 fuel guaranteed, it's fine. Pre-update, I think we would have actually gotten smoked here, though. I think that would have been very bad. We'll play Crystallis. Basically never pick random discard spells if you have Foregone Power in your starting card set. And I think we need number of morsels more than quality here. So we'll take Grovel. If you have a morsel starter, you can take Making of a Morsel. But we need morsel density, I believe. And in this run, I think we're actually looking... Well, we probably have to go to the Steel Shop, but we're looking for maybe playing through Allied Construct. I think it's close on if he can actually do it or not. That's Endless Smidge. Now, these aren't what I wanted to see. Our morsel generation is not high enough to support a second Gorger. So I don't really know what you do about this. I needed to see Morsel Maker, Morsel Master here. I guess you play Shadow Eater? That just doesn't seem right, man. I think you pick Crucible Collector because he's a 30-35, and you give him something. Well, no, I need to roll this. What's the roll? It's going to be Damage Shield 3, Incant Armor 2. I think Allied Construct should be fine. I'm going to roll. Yeah, I'm going to roll. Titanite Dualism. Absolutely nothing of value. We need multi-strike, quick, maybe large. Probably large. Multi-strike quick large would be what I was looking for here. So we hit the 4 upgrades that we couldn't possibly get any value out of. You could play Dualism Allied Construct if you're afraid of running out of fuel, but I'm not. And I think that we can't really make a play like that. Could play Titanite Crucible Collector just to be safe for the mid game. This guy will get me through Archeon pretty much guaranteed, which is probably what I need to do because this Archeon is scary. And then we'll head on. You can play Incant Armor 2 here as well, but he's lifesteal. Yeah, it's fine. Our spot is pretty bad. I don't really know how we will scale into Savagery, but there's time to figure it out. This is Flagellance, so we want probably Soul Guard bottom, Collector top, Allied Construct mid, is my guess. Let me just make our morsels in front of Soul Guard and feed them to Allied Construct first. It's definitely a little tough to make the numbers here, because we can't keep Soul Guard alive. Maybe if we get like a bunch of damage shield, we could maybe play through Soul Guard. That's one idea, right? You just stack an infinite amount of damage shield on him, because now Titanite, or not Titanite, damage shield works with Revenge. I was just looking at Titanite there. So it's like something. Maybe. But as we go on, of course, the Soul Guard path is just going to get completely crushed. He's going to get annihilated very quickly. There's some HP, though. And then you're on to... Our early game is not really in question, though. We're very strong for the early game. We should always get past Archeon, and if we follow the line, surviving Archeon should be all we need to do to win this run, assuming we find anything playable. These are all whatever. Ugh. I'll take packed morsels, I guess. Been getting stuck on these morsel generation plans a lot lately. It's not very good. So I need some sort of backline clear for Savagery that isn't jack strips. It can be a Stygian unit, but we could also look for an arms shop hit of like, I think the big thing here would be the new Umbra equipment. On the new patch with all the new equipments though, the arms shops are a lot worse on average. You're gonna very often go in here and see 6 things that are completely useless. But we could see Inferno Room, we could see Chomp. Here, let me do some math here. Let's give ourselves an idea. I wanna set an idea. How many good hits do I need to see before I'm willing to go to the arms shop? So show me equipment. There's 1 Umbra equipment. There's 2 rooms. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. Oh my god. 14, 15, 16, 17. Don't count Hef's Hammer. 22? 23, 24. So there's 24 things that show up in the shop. And now I know there's some variance for simplicity, because I know that this isn't going to be 100% correct because it's 1 thing at random. I think it's 1 equipment, 1 room, 1 rare is what you're always shown. So my math isn't going to be 100% correct here, but we're going to say we see 6 out of these 24. We're going to see like 1 out of 4 options, basically. Again, this is very simple, and this is not the correct math. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But you basically have a 25% chance of seeing something specific, right? So I'm going to say I want to see like 4, or I'm going to give a little room for me to be wrong. I'm going to say 5 good hits is what we want to see in the arm shop. Now this is all very wrong, but it's just an idea of where to start. Because it's wrong because the odds are a little different because of the way that it shows you the equipment. Also, I wasn't 100% correct because I forgot to count Stygian, which adds 1, 2. So there's 26. So I'm going to say 5. Can I say there are 5 equipments or rooms that I want to see? So I want to see Glutton's Maw. I don't want to see either of these. So there's 1 for Glutton's Maw. And then how about any of these? Meat Shield is okay. Overgrowth on Soul Guard is okay. Stasis Soul Guard seems pretty dire. Void Armament, I don't think so. I think it's probably bad, right? Because I can count like 3 that are pretty good. And I'm missing, did I even count? I counted the rooms. Let me see, how about rooms? Inferno Room is good. Echo Vault's, it's actually not that good because I think it doesn't do anything. So probably like 4 really good hits. It's close when you think about it. Alright, I'll go. I think you should go to the arm shop here, but it's pretty close. And like one of the good hits is Meat Shield, which is not really that strong. Yeah, sometimes you just see Inferno Room and then all of that math is for nothing. Stop thinking and just go. Let me go look at the alcove first. Horned Awoken, Stygian, Rage Serum, Wildwood Sap. I think you take Wildwood Sap here. It's fine. It's good for Soul Guard. So now we play Inferno Room with Deployable on the bottom floor. We're going to have to go into Seraph at full HP because we're going to tank 35 most likely. But this is okay. No Glass Cannon, no Crucible Extension. Give me Pyre HP, and let's go on. I'm going to take a lot of unavoidable damage, but if I take only the damage from Seraph, we should be okay. Is my feeling. It does mess with the double Gorger setup here a little bit. I should actually probably not play Alloyed Construct. I should probably play Crucible Collector instead. Because Alloyed Construct's gonna suck here. He's basically just gonna die. Yeah, I should play it like this. That way if he dies, I'm not 100% lost also. We'll see what it's like. This Perilous puts us to 4, and then we just kill this guy. Inferno Room should carry us through to fight 7 now. So we have a lot of time to put the rest of this run together. And yeah, unfortunately I will be taking my tax here. I'll be paying my 5 damage tax. I think this means he's gonna come back also. Pretty sure. I think that's what that means. I think he goes back to the middle floor now. Or back to the bottom floor, rather. Hey, we hit. But it doesn't matter, as long as I plan to path into Pyre HP. Yeah, he does go back to bottom floor. So what we'll do here is after this fight, I'll go take a little look. We'll go look at the map. Because we want to path with a certain... I'll talk about it when we get to the map, actually, because this is a bit of a... It's not like super important, but it's good to do here. I'll show you when we get back up there. But otherwise, yeah, this fight or this run is now just, can we find a way to beat Savagery Seraph? This is not a given. It's not like easy. Some runs will not find Savagery Seraph answers. But on the way there, we should be fine. Maybe we have some trouble in Kale because we're a little weak in Relentless, but I'm not too worried about that. Because we can stack him with Frostbite. And it should be alright. And I think Archeon just didn't go top twice, which was good for me. Okay, let's look map. So what we want to do here is... Here's how this works. We know we're fighting Savagery Seraph. We don't know what we're fighting here. If we fight Savagery on 7, I need to path to this heal, right? Because if we go Savagery Titans, we take a lot of unavoidable damage. It's basically, I believe it's 70 damage between these two fights guaranteed. If you can't play bottom floor. And then that's gonna leave you at like 40 or 30 for the Titans. So you path here, and you pick up an extra 30%, which will give you basically another 30 to 40 HP. So what this means is we know we have to go to the arm shop, which means we need to be full on steel shop before here, which is fine. Usually by now you want to be done. So we can kind of reverse engineer from there, right? Stealer Magic here is dependent. This arm shop or the trinket shop. This is also dependent on... no, actually for sure this arm shop, so we can have some direction. So this steel shop and then magic shop here most likely. So we're probably going steel, magic, arms, and then it'll depend on what we hit in these two shops. We can go to either of these and then arms. So 2 arms, Potentially 2 steel or 2 magic, depending, is what we get out of that. Gonna be a lot of arm shops in this run. Unfortunately, Siren Song is now useless. I think that Deep Offering is also pretty bad now. And I'm pretty sure you can't play Hoarfrost FNG. Because, like, it doesn't do anything in the double heavies. You transfer all the Frostbite for what? To kill one guy that's already probably gonna die? And then leave the other guy at full? I don't know. I just think this card is really hard to play. Maybe I should try it. Shark, Collector. Offering Monument's probably the right choice here now that it's really good. I think the old version of Offering Monument was kind of stinky. What it does is it lets us take energy, and now we just draw to 10 every fight forever, pretty much. Okay, Steel Shop first. The Dualism smidge. It's not looking great, man. I'll give this thing a little defense just in case, I suppose. No need to damage shield here, so we'll just roll. Multi-strike, okay. I think you need to play multi-strike large. So if we play multi-strike large, we then go magic shop, arm shop. We basically, if we go magic shop, or if we go large here, we can go no more steel shops at all, which I think is probably the way. Because also you need to get this allied construct to a spot where he can maybe live Seraph, right? So I think that's fine. And then we'll duplicate probably packed morsels for now. Oh yeah, right. No cold channel. I almost feel like I should go dire channel here. Like, I almost feel like I was supposed to play dire channel in this run. Because you could put dire channel behind the Gorger and just let him sit there and ping off a heavy for you sometimes. This trial should be free since 2 of the waves are nothing. 2 of the waves are just immediately killed by Inferno Room. Like this, this, this. And then it's fine if we get space, we can just play this guy, I guess. He's 30 damage, it's not bad. And then we just draw... Excuse me, I'd like to scroll down, thank you. And then... yeah, we're at 9 cards immediately, so this is pretty good. The Offering Monument plus Bogworms means that all we play in this run is double energy, which is good. Oh, I didn't mean to put that morsel there. A little minor error. Held with Sap. And then we'll just kill this guy. Yeah, like I said, our early game is really set, right? We're in a great spot, but... and I think this run would have a lot of interesting ways to fight Savagery Seraph. Not Savagery, Corruption or the other one, Entropy. Entropy maybe not. Entropy is kind of hard for this run as well. You'd have to pick up a bunch of like specific spells. But yeah, Savagery just puts us in this weird spot where we need to do something really broken. You know what's interesting about this run, actually? This is the sort of run that really, really suffers. Like, last patch, I think this run would actually be free. Why is that? Because, so here's your spot, right? We're in this incredibly strong early game position with no real long-term game plan. And we were offered Deep Offering. This is the sort of run where you go infinite. This is the sort of run that got really nerfed by them removing the ability for you to go infinite. Because... given the opportunity here, I would just play Deep Offering, and because we're so strong up through Kale, like pretty much guaranteed to live, I would just spam removals, and we would go infinite on Deep Offering. We'd go double Magic Shop and all of that. But since they decided to get rid of that, it is now a lot harder, I would say, to play this one. Also, God, I have to play so many spells with this totem. Soul Guard's at 30 shard, which is pretty good. Yeah, he just kind of wins. Don't even need the top 4 guy. It's a lot of value. Maybe I just feed Soulguard a bunch of morsels, but I think it's maybe it is fine. No Hoarfrost effigy. It's not your run. I'm gonna take Glacial Seal. I think it's pretty cheap. We draw a bunch of cards and we're incanting anyway. Fine with me. Maybe you play Excavation Eruption. I don't think it's all that good though. You could play Cannibalize. Take the Calcified Ember. I think that card's alright. It's you just turn a morsel into 3 morsels. Alright. Magic Shop, be nice to me. Remove consume. Could be like remove consume spell chain wildwood sap. Could also be it's probably remove consume. Oh yeah, it's a remove consume value stone grovel, I think, to make this card free. Yeah. Spell chaining is whatever. You could play spell chain perils, and maybe we need to play this run through perils instead. Let me see what's in the armory. Bloodthirsty Blade. I don't think so, right? It feels like it doesn't do anything. Mostly because most of my kills come from Inferno Room. Of course. I'll play Enchanted Chamber. Plus 75 on Crypt Builder. Might be enough. It's that or Boiler Room. Boiler Room is not bad, but a lot of the kills are going to be missed because they're going to die in the Inferno Room. So I think I play Enchanted Chamber here. And you just play the plus 15. It's fine. If we're going to go this route, we want to do like plus 10 Crypt Builder. Probably not. Probably I want to play like Spellchain Wildwood Sap here. And then we'll just head on. Maybe dupe that card. Or I just dupe Grovel, probably. Alright. We'll see. You know, I don't want to be a doomsayer. I think this run has some potential. It can come together still, is my belief. I don't think I need to be afraid of this trial. I'm pretty sure we need to be pretty aggressive here. I think that we need to play this game like we're in a lot of trouble, because we are. So we need to play a little more for the money, basically. Because the one way to win this one is to just get enough money to live. We could just double Wildwood Sap here. We'll cook this guy's armor off, which isn't bad. But then oh wait, I don't even care about incanting. Oh no, I incant myself here. Hey man, it's really tough. Scrabble goes top 4 though. And then we just want to get a little bit of value, a little bit of frostbite through. Oh, I can always get this Crypt Builder. I just have to cook a few morsels for it. Yeah, a little bit of a mistake on my part. I think I need to get rid of this guy because he's just doing nothing now. Yeah, that's a little bit of frostbite. We should be fine to just clear these guys like so. 3, 6, 9, I can grovel. We should go for HP. I can eat an energy morsel. Probably HP. Yeah, I need this Bogworm's Pyre to just clutch up here a little bit now. That's how it feels. Next ring, I know where I'm going. I might be going Trinket Shop to look for a high roll. And I want to end up back at full HP, right? So I want to path to a Pyre HP. But there's not a lot of arms remaining. It's just well, it's equipment for Soulguard, it's equipment for Allied Construct. I guess 2 attempts isn't bad, which means that if I'm going for Pyre HP, I should Crystallis here. Doesn't even really matter. It's just we need to be 100% locked in here, basically. There's not really any room to be lazy. You gotta be 100% on every decision in this one. Because it's gonna be a tough run. I should have Crystallised first. But that's okay. It's alright. Yeah, this clan combo is just a little dire. At least we started with a good unit, though. Pardon me. Something in my throat. Won't happen again. And then HP, lifesteal's very good. Don't even need to play Cannibalize. I think we just kill this guy. Well, I guess I should play this out though. I was gonna skip it. I definitely just need to get rid of the Titan Knight guy. He was a good idea. It was nice to be safe. I didn't need him. He's just bogging me down a little bit. Shadesplitter, give me something bad. Thank you. I want to play Cannibalize here. And then I guess I should just call it, right? I'm pretty sure I win. Maybe I should have gone to another steel shop to look for Dualism Glacial Seal. Did you think about Dualism Glacial Seal here? I want to look for lethal because if I can find it, it does make things better, right? There's no reason not to just play these out. Yeah, that's what I figured. Because why take the risk? I know he gets like 6 reanimate and I'm probably fine anyway, but why risk it? Play your cards. Play the game. Let this guy take his 480, his 520 frostbite. You can't play another Glacial Seal here, man. It's ridiculous. There's not enough room. If I get fucked on Bogworms, I'm just ruining my run. Could maybe play Guardian's Amulet, I guess. I'll give it a try. These aren't great, but... No, okay. So... The problem of this run is that Soulguard dies. The problem is not that I can't kill the heavies, the problem is that I can't keep Soulguard alive. You could hypothetically play Holdover Cave-In and then make Soulguard solo this run. But I don't know if you can feed him enough morsels to do that, basically. But we draw a lot of cards, so we can take weird ideas like this as little one-ofs. Arm shop for equipment. I actually think you should go trinket shop because if you hit in this arm shop, you make this a little useless. So I'm going to end up down 11 HP for this. If I die by 11, so be it. Bounding Seal. This is like the exact sort of thing you need to take this risk for, though. That's what you're looking for. Right there. Let me go check the alcove before I make any more choices. Oh, Spell Sanctum middle floor. What the hell? Weird. So every turn now I will play 10 cards and we will hope it's good. Or every turn now I will play, it's like I lose my Enchanted Chamber, but I can just put it top floor to kill stragglers. Alright. Spell Sanctum middle floor it is. Very interesting. Teeth of Gold doesn't do much. Maybe I can just, like, have more soul. No, because Seraph is going to kill me. So I need to get some sort of daze to stop Seraph from running me down. Anyway, just thinking about it. Now, Manifold Mirror does not synergize with Spell Sanctum mod. I've done this before. It doesn't work, and it actually will just overwrite when you play your next room. So we'll play Wingsteel Totem Fragment instead. We have decent ideas here. Nothing too exciting, but we have decent ideas. This run will also look a lot better if we don't fight Savagery on 7. So 66% of the time this run is going to be not free, but it's going to be fine. And Allied Construct up here. I'm going to go ahead and throw Crucible Collector away now. I understand that I should not be playing him. Eat this guy. Give me my morsels. And then you can have one. We need all of them for Soulguard though. You can starve Allied Construct. Alright, we're gonna take a little Corruption on Soulguard, which is also kind of icky. But our hand is full. We can play double Wildwood Sap. Make sure you don't fuck up here because you can fuck up here and lose your draw, which would be sad. Enchanted Chamber up here. Grovel. I should split these so it's like HP here, attack here. Give me all of this. Rubble Morsels, I guess, are HP, so they can go here. They're both, of course. And then you play like Guardian Amulet because it's the one you want to guarantee. Because sapping to take no corruption is good. With double incans, we're going to put up a lot of Frostbite, basically, is where we are now. Especially with Glacial Seal. I'm going to put up a lot of Frostbite in this run. 1 HP, perils, ditch this guy. We have 7 energy to play. Doesn't even matter. I should play Packed Morsels, Miner. I think it's good to play the Jeweler. Good, good. This guy away. Yeah, why not? For some reason I was thinking about that, like there was a reason not to make that play. Of course I should play both of those there. And then the hardest part of this fight, or the hardest part of this run, is that I have to play so many cards. And there's like a lot of little order things. Like here I can't play Shade Splitter or I lose my Winged Steel draw. For example. Shade Splitter goes now. Puts us at 3, 6, 7, 8, so I can play Packed Morsels. Which gives us another Jeweler. This and this. And then I cannibalize you for the incant. Another one up here. Attack morsel here. One down here. Haven is looking pretty bad, I must say. Alright. Good turn. Well played. Free corruption on Sarah or on Solgard is actually kind of sick. It's a lot of frostbite. Alright, let's try to expedite our path through this fight, because I think we cannot lose from this spot. So I'm gonna speed up, basically. For my own sake and yours. If I make a few misplays, know that it was intentional. I think that now we can't lose. Okay. So how do we finish this one? That's your final question here. How do we complete the run here? I actually think we might be able to just feed Solgard a bunch of morsels, and if we high roll good morsels, we'll win. But if we get a bunch of bad morsels, it'll be bad, of course, right? We could hit a bunch of damage morsels, and then Solgard could die. And if he dies, we can't come back. If he dies, it's like immediate death, right? We lose the run. I'm gonna end my turn now, because I don't think I can lose. I can't lose. I can't even take any damage from this spot. Sarah, Kale is dead on screen. If I were to do nothing, I would win. Without taking any damage other than Vengeful Shards, which I will, of course, play. Cool. Shroud Spike, Ancient Synergy, Ice and Pyre. This is Shroud Spike, for sure. That's our win condition. This is double energy, this is Shroud Spike, this is make like 2 Shroud Spikes and win off of that. Tell me there's a dupe here. There is a dupe here. Okay, so we're gonna go Magic Shop and we're gonna look for something good, basically, for Shroud Spike. Remove Consume -2 is acceptable. Let me peep the room. It's fine. We have an open equipment slot on Solgard. We can give him Meat Shield. I think that's okay. You wanna put him in stasis? That sounds cool. Alright. So we go, for sure, remove consume. For sure, value stone. I do not want to permafrost anything because it just... you can play permafrost as a -1. So we could do it on Crystallis, actually. Just hold over for the cave-in idea. Do I want to try it? Or would I rather play Spell Chain Packed Morsels or something like that? It'd probably be Spell Chain Perils. The thing about Holdover Cave-In is to play it, you have to ditch Owlid Construct. So is it right? Probably not. If I had an empty floor above us, we could do it, but I think it doesn't make any sense as a result. So I think instead of buying anything else here, I should actually pay for removals, and we should get rid of these Spear Stewards. We've been pretty light on removals in this run. In fact, I think we would have seen none, which is fine because this deck just wants to play any spell. Now, a very good boon to us here would be this not being savagery. Very, very good. It's actually incredibly fortunate. Now, am I willing to play this invasion trial? It never hurts my Pyre, it just hurts my units. But I have 2 free rounds, basically, before I have to do anything. So I think it's okay to take this trial. Because we go Inferno Room bottom, Offering Monument, Soul Guard. Oh, we can play these guys, right? I think there's 5 here, so it's like... It's 30 damage he would live. We just put like Shield Steward in front though, and that'll buffer half the hits. Right? Yeah, and then this guy doesn't matter, of course, he just walks up to the Pyre, but he dies to Jackstrips. One of the best things in Jackstrips' favor is that if you take it, you get to just play this trial for free. It's very nice. No, Glacial Seal! No! It's over. My Glacial Seal is gone? What the hell? What are we gonna do now, man? No Glacial Seal? I should have spell chain Perils or frozen it maybe. Something to think about. Let's grovel. We get a lot of value here. I think I need to play this Shroud Spike for damage. Because I think I want this guy hitting enough to kill single heavies. Actually, here. I think you play this to put him to 199 times 3. Probably the better choice. And we give him morsel. I'll cannibalize, it is worth. I probably get my shit back. I made a little bit of an error there. I should have waited to play this morsel so that I could put it here on Soul Guard instead. Slight error. Okay, Shade Splitter gives me Rebel Morsel. This is like one of the more, I think I've already said this, I don't know. I've just been lost. This is a very high, like, computational run. It is hard to play, because morsels are generating. I'm playing like 15 to 20 cards per turn. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cards that turn. Also, Shroud Spike definitely looking pretty good here. Need to give my Allied Construct a little bit of help, but with a Giga Shroud Spike roll like this, we can definitely win. I think that we will be fine now. 1, 2, probably 3 like this. 4, 5, 6. This is like a 7, 8. This is a turn that has me playing a little more cards, I think. 9, maybe not actually. I guess I'm wrong. Alright, I'm done counting, don't worry. Yeah, I wish I could have given him quick now, but you can't know that you're going to hit Shroud Spike, so you can't really leave yourself open to this line, I'm afraid. It's very fortunate if you do hit Shroud Spike, of course. Maybe you play like Permafrost Shroud Spike in this run too. That way you could play double Shroud Spike on a Rebel Morsel. Something to think about. I would like to turn my Soul Guard into a killer now. I think that makes sense. Either way, I'm moving on from this fight. I'm moving on from this run in general. Or not from this run. I don't think it's a 1 run yet, but I think we're a lot better off than we were moments ago. I'm gonna end my turn. What happens if you have a unit in the Inferno Room at the start of Relentless? I wonder. I assume what would happen is it would only go once because it goes before combat. There's a lot of frostbite, like 1200 frostbite or something like that. I was wrong. Apparently you can just play morsels to scale Soul Guard. I think it is partially because of Bogworms, and it's because we get to play double energy plus Offering Monument plus Bogworms. I think that it can't be understated how good Offering Monument really is here. Drawing to 10 is good. I think the new version of Offering Monument was a pretty big buff in general. Now, because I didn't go to HP earlier, right? Because I skipped here, I think I need to go here. We want this 11 HP. It would be nice to go to the steel shop, but the problem with going to the steel shop is there's a lot of misses. There's a lot of misses in the arm shop as well, for what it's worth. But I want the HP. Double Gorge is whatever. So let's get an extra upgrade slot we can't play. Morsel Center with Damage Shield 1 is okay. Stoic Plate Mail, Engine Upgrade, Stasis Crystal. I think these are all useless. I don't really feel like there's anything to do with any of these. So I will roll. I don't think so on this one. So we grab Morsel Damage Shield. We reroll. We grab Shadow Box. This relic is really good. This relic is really, really good. This relic would probably be one of the best in the game, and I'm not kidding if it just didn't have the cap. If this would play every 20th morsel instead of just the first time you hit 20 morsels, I think this thing would be OP. I'm not kidding you. I think it would be really, really strong. This is what you do as Umbra now. You just make a bunch of morsels. And Shadowbox is like nuking double heavies. I could deployable meat shield, I guess. It's nice to get it out of the draw. I don't know if I can afford it. Hold on, let's not be lazy. Let's count. It's 1 for Construct. It's 2 for Collector. It's 3 for Offering Monument. 4, 5. Wait, I have so much energy. Yeah. And then what is good to be rid of here? What card is not good in this deck? They're actually all fine. I think I get rid of Cave-In. Cave-In was a cute idea, but it just didn't come around. Alright, Savagery. Let's run it. So we're going to leave this fight almost guaranteed at minus 35. There's a chance you kill Savagery early with some insane rolls. But yeah, probably... I forgot to count Inferno Room. Hold on. Looking into this. Alright, I'm still good. I should never miss a morsel. But I can clear my whole hand if I play this guy top floor. And that's probably the right choice, because we're a little weak. Sometimes you can miss a morsel turn 1. Okay, we want Damage Shield on you. We want Magma Morsel here. I want to cannibalize this. A little misplay. I should have known I was cannibalizing. I should get one more incant on this turn. It might matter. We feast, and then we just scale. There's going to be one turn, by the way, where there is a sweeper pair. I think actually there's 2 turns where sweepers live in Inferno Room. That's something to think about as well. I haven't gotten there in my mind yet. 1, 2, damage goes up here. 3, I did not hit a Shroud Spike, which actually means we might draw double Shroud Spike next turn. If I could freeze, it would be really good to freeze some of these cards. Unfortunately, it's not possible. Because double Shroud Spiking is one way to just win this fight immediately. If you double Shroud Spike into this guy, like you double Shroud Spike, and that's, of course, it's 11 on Rubble Morsel into 22 on a Magma Morsel, or Morsel Miner in this case. If you can hit that shit, you do just kind of win. Hang on a second. If I played 2 morsels bottom floor, I think that I could have a morsel live? Do you see that? I'm not gonna sweat it, but I could have that morsel live if I played 2 morsels bottom floor, and I could save that HP there. It wouldn't be bad. Minus 84? Oh, because of the sap he lives. Wow. Cool. Oh, we could hit here. We could win the fight on this turn. If this is an energy morsel... It is. Whoa. That's a good roll. Let me check my draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This will put me to 10. My draw is Glacial Seal. I need to play 2 of these cards, so it's this one. No, I only need to play 1. It's this one and this one. I get a damage morsel. That's very good. But I don't think we'll straight up win the fight here. But we play 20x Shroud Spike, put me to 20 energy. I'm gonna play the Glacial Seal out, I think it makes sense. And I may as well play out the Enchanted Chamber. And then we just go 505 times 3. So now we're not gonna take any Pyre damage other than these amalgams, pretty much. Is what we've just set ourselves up for. Thank you, Shroud Spike, for your hard work. So now the goal is to just make it to a spot where we can save even a little bit of HP on the bottom floor somehow. And then we just walk this fight out. Right, we're done, pretty much. Oh, there's more Blitz. It wouldn't help me with saving HP or anything, but there it is. So the best way to go about this actually is going to be to scale Soul Guard's Frostbite numbers as high as I can and try to early kill Seraph. Because we can hit Seraph now for like 1500 every time he goes up. So if we can put up enough Frostbite, we can just walk this fight out, no problem. And we can leave this probably saving like 20 HP, which is fine with me. This looks good. I need an energy morsel, ideally. That's good. Let me play Perils. Unfortunately, I have to eat this energy morsel with Cannibalize. As much as I would like to Shroud Spike it. Oh, and full. Whoops. This is what I get for not counting. I'll save this HP. Every point matters, but I think we should be pretty much guaranteed a victory here now. I think Seraph is dead pretty soon. I'm kind of extremely shocked that Umbra can do this, though. I think it just has to be, though. Like, you can't understate this, right? It is almost entirely Offering Monument. I can't imagine giving the credit to anything else. The amount of cards I'm drawing every turn are ridiculous. And that's the fight. And we walked out of this fight taking like 10? No, what did we take? We took 15? Or is that... Yeah, that's 15. That's really good. We saved 20 HP. That's great news. I am good with that. So we should win this fight guaranteed now. I can't imagine losing to the Titans from this spot. It was a lucky set of rolls for sure. But hey, I'm not opposed. Shroud Spike's the guy. Offering Monument's really good. I bet you could play something similar to this with Bogworm's Growth and play like draw space or draw energy, right? But I think a big part of this is just Bogworm's Growth also lets us play because we're basically up. Well, we're up like 5 draw relics and was it like a space relic pretty much? Like a space relic and a half. It's good. It's very good. You get cooked regardless. And then this Shield Steward I don't get to play. Well, I could play him and then he just dies after the first round again. Right. Not a big deal. Definitely a good turn to just lock in a bunch of HP on Soul Guard. 211 or 169 with 14 damage shield. Probably the 169 with 14 damage shield for me. Thanks. Hey, I think that's a little better. We lose a draw here now because of Pyre. A little unfortunate, but what can you do? I think that's just how it goes. If you're drawing to 10 anyway, I guess it's not that big of a loss. It's just kind of sad. Perils, Magma, Shade Splitter, and I'll play Feast. That looks good. My top 4 boy is going to die to Corruption, but I don't think I need him to live, to be honest with you. I think Soul Guard can solo this run. I'm pretty sure anyway. See what we get. I'll just spike you for 1,000,000 though. I think that's 100% fine. What's wrong with spiking up 1,000,000 lifesteal? 153 times 3. It's a good way to get out of this fight faster too, is to have this guy kill Savagery and Entropy. Because he's basically just free damage on the bosses here. Not that Entropy's a problem. Entropy's gonna get fucking smacked by Soul Guard. I don't know. I think this run is a bit of a high roll, right? I think this one's a bit of a fluke. Because I don't feel like this is super replicatable for Soul Guard. But, you know, it looks really good. I gotta say. I don't know if I should plan to do this more often. I guess you don't really plan to do things like this. You just kind of play the game and you play what it shows you, right? That's all we're doing here. We're playing what I was offered. I was offered double incants. I was offered Offering Monument. This is where we are. If that's what you get, that's what you get. I don't think you get to be picky in this game. He has 17 lifesteal and he's still losing HP because of Corruption. Ridiculous. Where's my damage shield? And the stronger Savagery gets, the weaker he gets because he hits Soul Guard more. 24 damage shield. Really though, I think the big takeaway from this run, if you have nothing else to say about it, you gotta give it up to Shroud Spike, right? I think without Shroud Spike we were a little bit lost. This card is so good. I love this Shroud Spike card. It was good in Monster Train 1 as well. I feel like I haven't really had time to like it as much as I am liking it here. But you can replicate this with, because you typically only need one big Shroud Spike, right? So you can replicate this idea by playing Shroud Spike with Permafrost, and then you play 2 of them. If you don't have draw to 10, right? It's a little different because we're drawing to 10. If you don't have draw to 10, you can replicate this with Shroud Spike with Permafrost, and then you just play 2 of them. And eventually you'll draw everything together and you'll just win. And here we are with our Soul Guard at 561. Just chilling. 3,000 Frostbite on Entropy, by the way. I'm gonna just press End Turn a few times here so we can go. Actually, I should come up here and just Frostbite this dude, shouldn't I? Yeah, there you go. Great run. Really cool stuff. Definitely just an early game uncertainty into nice late game play. And, you know, I said I was a little worried about this clan combo. I think this is one of those combos that you can just get offered nothing. I wasn't offered nothing. No, you know what I was offered? I was offered Offering Monument. New Mastery. Great card. Really good card. Insane. It's like, it's so much better. I think Stygian got a little bit screwed on a lot of the reworks. Like, I think Siren Song is a lot worse. Offering Monument is so much better. That card is crazy. Wow. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.